Mumsy, don't worry about me.
Of course you're not all right, you idiot.
Manners. Help me take Master Hugo back upstairs, please.
Yes, my lady.
Give him a damn good throttling.
Oh, that's what I mean. It's all in the throttle. An extra half-yard of cable attached direct to the carburetor feeds and aligned at an angle to the distributor head increases the compression ratio. And if you readjust the connecting rod...
What a disaster. I'd rather have a box of fish than a son like that.
Looking forward to your birthday tomorrow, Peter?
No.
The trouble is, Mumsy, that on the specification there's a black lead to the distributor and a red lead that goes...
Yes, just rest, dear.
Do you think I'll ever get over it, Mother?
I hope so, dear. Just keep eating lots of fruit. Oh, no! That'll be your father being murdered. What's happened?
Dada's been murdered.
Oh, dear, but how?
I don't know, I didn't see who did it. I was over at the wall in the end, seeing there was a secret door in it, and suddenly I heard a shot, and I came over here and turned out he was dead.
Well, perhaps he shot himself.
Yes, that's probably it.
Well, I can't see a gun anywhere.
Perhaps he shot himself and then threw the gun out of the window. Suspicion of the gardeners or something.
He's been shot in the back.
Oh, Mumsy, who would have wanted to kill him?
We all would, dear, you know that.
Yes, I suppose so.
Milady.
Yes, Manners?
It's Miss Ruth. She is dead as well, milady.
Oh, not now, Manners, please.
Yes, milady. I just thought you'd like to know.
Yes, I do appreciate it, Manners, but with my husband just being murdered and having Hugo in bed and everything...
Can we read the will now, Mumsy?
No, dear. Look, darling, we must get it sorted out in here first. How many people are dead?
Well, there's Daddy.
Yes, that's one.
And poor old Ruthie.
Yes, that's right, two.
And what about Hugo?
Hugo's not dead.
Well, he's not very well, is he, Mumsy, you know?
Yes, but I only want to know who's actually dead, dear.
Perhaps I'd better pop upstairs and check on Hugo. He's awfully quiet.
All right. Don't give him a shock, dear. Don't tell him what's happened.
Oh, no. I'll be ever so careful.
Manners.
Yes, milady.
Go and check the gun case immediately.
Yes, milady.
Oh, and Manners.
Yes, milady.
Tell Edith we'll only be 3 for lunch tomorrow.
The telephone, milady.
Yes, thank you, Manners. Hello? Hello? Oh, hello, Madge. Yes? Yes? Yeah. Oh, dear, what a shame. I'm so sorry. And he's got to have the whole lot out, has he? Yes, well, I'm sure he'll be better for it. They say that, yes. Oh, yes. Madge, can I ring you back? No, it's just that a couple of people have died and I... What? No, one shot, one drowned, I think. Yes, it is a shame, yes. Yes, Clive was one of them. Shot in the back. Afraid so. Oh, yes, it is. Oh, yes, well, he was 87. Look, Madge, I really must... What? No, I'm sure it's better Frank had it out. Yes, at least he'd be able to sit down properly again. Yes. At the cottage hospital? Oh, yes, they are very nice. Yes, I'm sure. Look, Madge, I must dash. I've heard another... In a ward of his own. Oh, yes, that's so much nicer. Oh, yes, quite. Look, I must dash, really. Now, Madge, I think someone else has been... What? Yes, of course I can. I can give you a lift. Right. Yes, at 3 o'clock outside Lewis's. Bye.
Mumsy, it's just as well I looked. Hugo is dead.
Hugo's dead?
Yes, I didn't see who did it again. I was talking to him 1 minute, and suddenly I looked under the bed to see if there was a trapdoor leading to a secret passage underneath the house, and I heard a shot. And I looked up, and there he was, Hugo, Dada's eldest son, who stood to inherit everything. Dead. Definitely dead.
Shall I call the police, my lady?
It may not be necessary, Manners.
No, I don't think there's anything the police can do. Waste of the ratepayers' money, really.
Will you leave us for a moment, Manners?
Yes, my lady.
Charles?
Yes, Mumsy Pie?
I'd rather keep this in the family, if you don't mind.
No, yes, quite agree. Don't want any...
So be completely honest with me. Did you kill them, Charles?
No, of course I didn't, Mumsy.
You killed Aunt Mabel, dear.
The ladies
12:30.
Jehovah's Witnesses?
Oh, Dora! Charles? Charles, dear, have you been murdered?
No, Mumsy. Just cleaning one of Pater's old 12 balls and it went off.
Oh, dear, it gave me quite a shock. Thank God it didn't hit anyone.
Well, it did hit someone, Mumsy.
Who, dear?
Hugo.
But Hugo's dead already, dear.
Yes. That was a lucky thing.
Oh, well, do take care, dear. If I were you, I should put them away.
Who? Manners and Dora?
No, the guns, dear.
Frightened of the police, eh, Mumsy?
No, of course not, dear. I just don't want anyone else to be murdered, that's all.
Who are you ringing up this morning, Mumsy?
You must know, I was phoning up Dr. Farson.
Who's Dr. Farson?
Dr. Farson is a very clever doctor from Inverness, and he happens to be an old friend of your father. He's agreed to see Dora and perhaps help find out who killed your father and poor Hugo.
Oh, Mumsy, it doesn't matter who did it. The fact is they're both dead. Hugo, definitely. I think we ought to open the will and see how much money and land we're all getting so I can go back to London on Monday.
I know how busy you are, Charles, darling, but I can't actually let all these murders go by without doing something, and Dr. Farson is a very clever man, and what's more, he'll be discreet about it. Now, please go and put some things on, dear.
Well, he'll only say they've been murdered, and you know what that means.
Well, let's see, dear. He may find it isn't murder. They might have fallen on the bullets or something.
No, I know. They'll all look at me as though I murdered them. Just like they did with Aunt Mabel.
Well, you did murder Aunt Mabel, dear.
There you go, Mumsy. Even you're holding it against me.
I'm not holding it against you, dear. Now, please go and get ready. I'm coming in as soon as I finish this dreadful week.
I think we ought to bury them in the garden and get on and read the will.
You can't just do that sort of thing, dear. You need coroners and funerals and things.
Why? Why do you need funerals?
People like funerals, dear.
We didn't have a funeral for Aunt Mabel.
Oh, you all know why that was, dear.
Well, why? Why do we not have a funeral for Aunt Mabel?
We couldn't find her, dear.
We found most of them.
Now, Charles, please, I'm not going to have to speak to you again, please, really.
I'm going to open the will.
You can't do that, Charles, dear.
Why not?
It's in London, at the solicitor's.
All right. I'll give him a ring.
Oh, you're worse than your father. Charles, dear, when I write to the Telegraph, do you think I should say passed peacefully away or just passed away?
Shot away?
Suddenly, perhaps that's better. Yes. Chiddingfold, Sir Clive, suddenly at Moorstones Manor on February the 19th, aged 87. That's rather beautiful, isn't it? Nice and simple.
Suddenly shot clean through the head at Moorstones Manor?
Charles, dear, it's £4 a line now, you know.
I rang the solicitors this morning, Mumsy. Do you know Hugo's left all his money to Dora?
How about suddenly in the night?
He's left her £14,000 and 17 cars, Mumsy.
Poor Dora.
Yes, perhaps I'd better pop up and see her.
Charles, dear, you will be careful. She's in shock.
Yes, I'm only just going to pop up and see if she's any worse, that's all.
Charles?
Yes, Mumsy?
What's that?
Oh, just cleaning it, Mumsy. I thought I'd finish cleaning it while I was chatting to Dora.
Well, don't point it at her, darling.
Oh, no, Mumsy. I know not to do that.
Very suddenly in the night. All right, Manners.
Yes, milady.
Dr. Farson, I'm Lady Chiddingfold. Welcome to Moorstones Manor.
Your husband told me so much about you.
It really is most kind of you, Dr. Farson, to come all this way from Inverness.
Madam, had I realized how beautiful my hostess was to be, I'd have crossed the